Hello and welcome to a brief demo on Google Slides and on Slide Carnival and how to use that. This first starts with you setting up a Google account through UMass. So using your UMass email address, you can go to Google and sign up, and if you put your UMass email address in and a password, it will give you access to Google Apps. So to get to Google Slides, you're just going to get into your Google app account and go to Slides. You're going to click the grid at the upper right hand corner, and you can see it gives me an option of creating a blank slide or choosing a formatted template. I'm just going to start out with a blank slide. A couple things that are really useful to know about Google Slides is that it's really easy to share. So if you have multiple people working on the same project, if you each have a Google account, it's really easy to just give people permissions. So if you click on share, and I'm going to save this as demo. Save. And it gives you, you can actually just get a shareable link, or you can enter the names of the people you want to share with. So if we go into some of the coming weeks and you want to do a shared project with someone, this is a great tool to be able to do that. A great free tool. So I'm just going to click OK. So I have a shareable link here if I wanted to copy it and send it out. It gives you the option of allowing anyone to edit, which is if you're doing a shared project, that's what you would want to set it on. Then grab the link, copy it, and then send it out to your colleagues. So I'm just going to close that. A couple things about Google Slides are that it gives you some basic templates to work with, or themes. I have often said that themes are very much like Netflix. If you have an hour or two, you're planning to watch a movie and you want to go into Netflix and find a movie, you can easily find that you've lost those 2 hours looking at previews for movies because there are endless themes. So I generally recommend not trying to pick a theme that's going to represent you or put too much emphasis on a specific theme right off the bat. Again, the goal for this demo is just to show you sort of an overview of what the tool does and that it's out there. And I'll encourage you to explore it if this is a slide. If you would like to do a slide deck, it's available to you. So again, themes that come with Google Slides are pretty straightforward. You can add different kinds of slides to it. You can see the format is specific to different types of slides. They're a little bit generic in the way that they describe how to put a presentation together. So what I recommend is actually using Google Slides in conjunction with Slide Carnival, which is a website that you can go to that's free. It provides multiple different types of themes. And I just want to show you what's interesting about these themes. So if you go and choose a theme, see if I can, it can give you, you can actually just choose all templates. There we go. We go through all the templates and click on any one of them. I'm just going to click on Ulysses presentation template. And then you can go scroll down to the bottom, and this you can actually use these templates with PowerPoint or with Google Slides, or you can also use a PowerPoint version of these templates with Keynote. So if any of you are working with a Mac, you can use Keynote. So I'm just going to click on Google Slide Themes. It's asking me to make a copy of the theme, so I'm going to click Make a Copy. And what's really great about these themes is it walks you through different types of slides that are specific to what you're trying to convey. So for instance, in this front piece, it's telling you to put a title to your slide. What is the title of your presentation? The next two slides give you information about how to use this template. So this will it'll tell you a description of the template. And this template actually has a TOC in it. So if you're going to distribute your slide deck later, it will give information about how to navigate your slides. The first slide of your presentation would be your introduction, so you can put a photograph of yourself there. There's slide transitions that talk about what your topic's going to be about. There's a design that works for quotes. It goes into adding graphics, and giving ideas that are the bigger ideas, so that you can get you can give your audience visual cues that you can elaborate on in your discussion. It talks about how to organize information in a very concise, very clean way. So I highly recommend actually going through one of these templates for Carnival slides, even if you don't end up using it, just to see sort of the ideas of slide design and the consistency in how each of these different slides is presented and stays consistent with the theme that it's working with. So it's definitely worth exploring. Creating ideas or giving you ideas on how to present content in a very clear way that will support your discussion. As it gets into graphs, you can do graphs in Google Slides as well. You can start to add graphic information. You can see different pie charts. If you wanted to add content for a pie chart or any kind of chart, you could choose from the different kinds of charts that you'd like to put together. If you select a pie chart, you can connect this to Google's form. You can see this will give you the opportunity to edit the content for the pie chart, and then it'll insert it into your Google Slides. One of the things that's interesting about this is, as it's importing your content, it's not staying consistent with the look of your slides or the theme of your slides. And so as working with Google Slides, it is going to give you a little bit more work in terms of how to format things to keep them consistent if you're adding graphs or charts. So I'm just going to get rid of that. So something to be aware of. And then you can also go in and add images. You can add video, which I highly recommended. And you can also start to do animations. If you click an object and you want to add a fade, or you can see it can add animation to your slides. So that's Google Slides. Again, it's a free tool. It's really easy to use. It does enough to be able to give you a very quick presentation. If you're getting into things like pie charts, it may be a little bit more labor intensive in terms of keeping things consistent. And so I'm going to go on to demonstrate Keynote.